For over 2 decades, we've watched Ash and Pikachu's incredible journey together. A bond so strong, it defines the entire franchise. We saw them meet, reluctantly at first, in Pallet Town. A young trainer, a stubborn electric mouse, and a fateful beginning that changed everything. But what if I told you that Ash wasn't Pikachu's first trainer? It's a detail so small, so easy to miss, that it's been overlooked by even the most dedicated fans. The proof isn't hidden in some obscure manga or forgotten spin-off game. It's right there, in the very first episode. As Ash oversleeps and dashes to Professor Oak's lab, we see the other 3 starter Pokémon, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and Charmander, have already been taken. But look closely at the scene before Ash even gets there. As Professor Oak explains the choices to the trainers, he says something fascinating. He's giving them a choice between these 3 starter Pokémon, but what he doesn't mention is that there's a 4th option he was saving. The one with a bit of an attitude problem. This brings us back to the real clue. The moment Ash is given Pikachu's Pokeball, Professor Oak tells him, "This is the one I was going to give away." It's a subtle statement, but it implies a plan. A plan that was interrupted. The professor had a specific plan for this Pikachu. He knew Pikachu wasn't an easy Pokémon to deal with, and he probably had a specific trainer in mind who could handle it. Someone who was more experienced, more patient. Someone who wasn't a novice like Ash. And it's not just a guess. In the episode Pikachu Revolts, a trainer named Damien, a previous student of Professor Oak, says he was considering taking Pikachu as his starter but ultimately chose Charmander instead. This confirms that at least one other trainer had the option of choosing Pikachu. So, who was Pikachu's first trainer? We don't know for sure. The identity of this potential trainer is one of the franchise's biggest unsolved mysteries. Was it a previous rival? A friend of Professor Oak's? We can only speculate. But the fact remains, Ash was never meant to be Pikachu's first trainer. He was just the one who showed up late. And in a way, that makes their bond even more special. Because it wasn't a choice made out of a well-thought-out plan. It was a choice born from chance, from circumstance, and from the beginning of an unshakable friendship that would go on to define a generation. What do you think? Who was the trainer Professor Oak had in mind for Pikachu? Let me know in the comments below.